on a scale from 1 to 10, how scared should I be of Lyme disease? So as someone who's actually studied Lyme disease for several decades, Lyme disease is actually not as easy to get as you think. Not only do you have to have the right species of tick actually bite you, but it has to feed on you for at least 24 hours in order to have a chance to transmit the bacteria for you. Your likelihood or risk of getting Lyme disease is very low. Scale of 1 to 10, I would give it about a 2 or a 3. There's only 2 species of ticks in the US that can transmit Lyme disease. There are some areas in the country that you have higher risk, like the Midwest and the Northeast, and this is because you have higher proportions of both the ticks that live there and the bacteria in those ticks. In other parts of the country, the risk is almost 0. There are a lot of common myths about Lyme disease. The first is that once you're infected, you're always going to be infected, and that is just not true. It is a bacterial infection, and once you've taken antibiotics for standard course or very effective treatments, you're going to eliminate the bacteria. But unfortunately, since it was discovered in the 1980s, it has really been the target of a lot of misinformation. And that can be attributed partially to some of these tests that are sold direct to consumer that claim to be able to diagnose you with Lyme disease. Unfortunately, these tests are not FDA approved and are not accurate, but they tell people that they have Lyme disease when in reality they do not. So it creates the perception that Lyme disease is not only more widespread than it is, but is much more prevalent and severe.